We are aware of the closeness of Edo State to the home base of iPod and ECN, and how they have used attacks some banks also in Edo State. We are working around the clock with the Chief of Defense Staff and other service chiefs and other security agencies to ensure that the security challenges in this country becomes a thing of the past as soon as possible. The President and Commander-in-Chief has given us the wherewithal and all the necessary things to ensure that we perform our job uh, to the best of our ability. And we cannot thank him enough for what he has given us. But one thing we should also be aware of that once the resources is given, procurement of this equipment takes time. It's not, we can't buy military hardware off the shelf. And also, that is why some of these delay. But then we are working around the clock to ensure that with what we have, that we ensure that these bandits and criminals are brought to book as quickly as possible.
You know, Edo is a hub, and it's easy to, reach. And some of the incidents we're talking about, banditry and some of the, groups, we believe from our location here, we can stop their movement and disperse out across the country. That is why we'll be pleading that even before you have a much more extensive operations here, whatever you can do for us in terms of air surveillance and air support, we will really be appreciated. Because as we speak, one of the biggest challenges we have is our forests, our forest areas of governed spaces. And what we're beginning to see is from the waterways, people are coming in, going into the forests, logging illegally, going out, arming themselves, and coming to set up bases in our forests. We have worked with the army on some operations to try and curtail, the movement and activities of armed men who disguise as headsmen in some of the locations in the state. I'll appreciate if you can also help join that operation and give us air cover